Sublime 77. My name is Regina Stoneham, and I am an ME and Lyme Warrior. Sublime 77.
Hi guys, and welcome back to Sublime 77, your channel for Lyme disease awareness, education, and inspiration. My name is Regina Stoneham, and I am a Lyme Warrior. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so now so you can get lots and lots of fun updates and educational videos and inspirational videos. Feel free to check out the links below. I've left links for research and also for products that are helpful for Lyme disease. Feel free to check those out. Welcome to Chronic Lyme Storytime. Today I'm going to be talking about my experiences at the ER 2 days in a row. And so the doctor came and she's like, oh, you have a hip strain. And I was like, why am I having all this popping and sharp stabbing pains? Like, what's going on? She's like, oh, you just have a hip strain. You just need to walk on it a few times a day and, just maintain the pain and inflammation, and that'll help with your blood pressure too. So goodbye. I was so upset. I'm going to insert a video here. I just lost it. And I told a nurse that nobody came to check up on me, and I would appreciate it if somebody would check my blood pressure, and I would appreciate it if somebody would help me with the pain, because it's really painful. And it's not, my leg hurts really bad, and the more I use it, the more it hurts. But the pain from the Lyme, the nerve pain, the spinal pain, just the pain. Nobody came to check up on me, and I told them how disappointed I was in their staff and the hospital. And so he came and he took care of me, and he said that he was sorry, that they were busy, and I told them that was no excuse, because I came in with high blood pressure and with pain, a lot of pain, and that they should just at least check up on me every once in a while, just to make sure that everything is, okay. And so he took care of me, and then the doctor came and said that they did ultrasound on my leg to make sure there weren't any blood clots, and there aren't any blood clots, thank God. I'm like really happy about that. But I'm really happy about that. But she said that it's just a strain. I'd have to follow up with my PCP, and she prescribed me pain medicine, but she only prescribed me like 10, and my leg has been hurting for a really long time. I'm sorry. I'm just really tired of the pain. Not just the leg pain, but this pain. It's exhausting. I can't sleep at night. It's raising my blood pressure. I asked John, I always joke with him, I'm like, okay, can you give me my morphine now? And morphine doesn't even work for me. And then they asked me, they were like, so what works for you? And I was like, well, ibuprofen doesn't, Tylenol doesn't. And they're like, well, what works for you? And I'm like, well, what do you have to offer? Like, I don't know what you have to offer. What are you offering me? And I feel really guilty about saying, hey, Percocet works for me. Narco doesn't, but Percocet does. So they gave me one, and I have to drive home really fast before it kicks in. So I just wanted to give you an update. It's not a very fun one. And, but this is the reality of Lyme disease, and of also being human and needing help and being frustrated with the
medical community. There's a lot of nice people out there, though. There really is, but not today. Not for me. Okay, I love you guys. Hopefully I'll be in a much better mood next time I talk to you. But I just needed to get this out. So I'm gonna go home and lay down and rest and try to eat something, because my appetite's been really bad too. So, okay, love you. Bye. You're not alone. You're going through the same thing. You're not alone. I'm going through it too. Bye.
I was when I was released from the ER the first time. It was super upsetting the way that I was treated. And on top of that, I'm not expecting anybody to believe in me that I have Lyme disease. I have the test results and everything, so I'm not trying to get anybody to believe in me that I have Lyme. I'm there for them to fix my problems. My high blood pressure and my leg. And I really felt like she was treating me kind of blowing me off, and it was really upsetting. It was really, really upsetting. If that upset you, that's not my intention. My intention is to bring the reality of Lyme disease and also having other issues, other physical issues that come with it. Okay, so to continue on with my story, I went to the doctor to follow up the next day with my leg and my high blood pressure. I went to the PCP, a different doctor, and she did a test on my leg and said that there could be possible nerve damage, and she was really upset and frustrated with the hospital that I had been to the day before. And she also checked my blood pressure, and it was pretty high. And she said, "How long have I been taking ibuprofen?" And I said, "I've been taking the ibuprofen 3 times a day for like 2 weeks because of the pain, and I don't have anything stronger to get rid of the pain, and it's just getting worse." And she said, "Well, that could cause your blood pressure to raise. So, warning about ibuprofen and blood pressure. Yay." The problem with that is that I can't take ibuprofen anymore for pain, and so I was in like excruciating pain, and they tried to give me Tylenol, and it didn't work. So she called 911, and the ambulance came, picked me up, took me to a different hospital. This time I had the same, I was hopeful. I had the same attitude, that I'm not here for them to believe in me that I have Lyme disease. I know it. My other doctors know it. I'm here for my leg to get checked and my blood pressure to be checked. And so, the doctors seemed very more understanding. There were certain doctors that had questions. There were doctors that had, kind of were blowing me off a little bit. I don't want to say doctors, but like doctors and nurses. And so this doctor was really cool. He was nice. He was younger. And I'm saying that because a lot of older doctors are like old school and they don't believe you. And this younger doctor, he seemed to really care and really want to get down to what was going on with my leg and my blood pressure. So they gave me a shot of Toradol, and they checked my blood pressure an hour later, and my blood pressure was fine. Yep, it was fine. It was perfect. So it was, the pain that's raising my blood pressure and the ibuprofen. So, yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing to know. So now I'm like, I've got to get this pain under control. So they did x-rays, and then they also did an MRI, and the x-rays came out, and I have arthritis in my hip, and I'm really young, and I have arthritis. And so like the popping and the crunching and stuff like that, that's from the arthritis. and this inflammation is from the arthritis. And then they also, on the MRI, they also noticed that I have torn groin muscle, most likely from when I was trying to stretch it out at the mall and it ripped. And they said it was they said that it was a significant tear. And then on top of that, I have spinal stenosis and also two bulging discs in my lower back. That could cause a lot of pain. Yeah, a lot of pain. They wanted to send me home with a muscle relaxer and Motrin, and I told them that I can't take Motrin because it raises my blood pressure, and the that specific muscle relaxer does not work for me. The pain management doctor, and I also needed to follow up with an orthopedic doctor and also get therapy. So when I didn't drive because I had taken the shot of Toradol, and John came picked me up, I was a lot happier, but I was still like really concerned about the pain and how I was going to get through it, because you have to walk to the bathroom, like you have to walk. So I survived. I'm not dead. I'm alive. I feel good about that. I just feel like I feel really frustrated with the doctors and nurses and stuff. But there are some really good doctors out there. They're like open-minded and they want to help you. And, you know, I did have a nurse look at me, and she came in, she's like, you look great. She's like, you don't look sick. And I was like, great. If you put me inside out, I'd look like goo. I'd look like fire would be coming. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, just look at my insides. I'm really grateful that now we know what the problems are. I'm not having seizures anymore, so yay. And I am resting my hip and my my muscles and stuff like that. And I am using cannabis, the CBD rub, the kind rub on my hip and my lower back, and it is working great. It's working really well. So I didn't really believe in that stuff until it's the last resort, and I got some. It was like $30 for like a little container, and I rubbed it all over there in that area and my hip and stuff like that 3 times a day, and then twice at night. And I've also been taking Epsom salt baths and Dead Sea salt baths with clay and detoxing, and drinking lemon water and taking lots of ginger and stuff like that. So yeah, I wanted to give you guys an update. It's a good update. I'm really happy about it. I'm really happy. So I hope you guys like what you saw. If you did, please subscribe to my channel and join in my journey. I do educational videos also, and inspirational videos. It seems like the inspirational videos are kind of coinciding in with chronic Lyme StoryTime videos, so I might put them in both of the playlists. So yeah, if you like what you saw, please subscribe. Also share it. The question of the day: have you ever been to the ER to be treated for something other than Lyme? And how did the doctors treat you? How did you feel about that? Tell me your story. Bye. Love you. Bye. So that could cause a lot. I gotta check myself. Check myself before I wreck myself. So that could